We live in an era of precarious supply chains. The grocery store, once a symbol of endless abundance, is increasingly exposed as a point of failure. When you rely on a centralized system to feed your family, you aren't just a consumer, you are a dependent. Today, we are changing that. Welcome to the Precision Plot Systems Roadmap. We aren't talking about a backyard garden hobby. We are talking about engineering an 8-zone closed-loop food production system on less than an acre of land. This is the transition from consumer to producer, designed with the operational rigor of a professional kitchen and the resilience of a self-sustaining ecosystem. If you are ready to stop gambling with your family's food security, this is your blueprint. Efficiency dictates that you cannot build all 8 zones at once. You need a foundational sequence. You start where the impact is highest and the lead time is longest. We focus on zones 1, 3, and 5 first. Zone 1, the staples zone, is your caloric bedrock. These are the crops that keep you full: potatoes, dry beans, garlic, and winter squash. They provide the carbohydrates and nutrients that offer the highest return on caloric investment. Zone 3, the orchard, is a long-term play. Trees and perennials take years to mature. You must put these in the ground during your very first season to ensure they are providing in 5 years' time. Zone 5, the feed zone, is your operational engine. By cultivating black soldier flies, mealworms, and worm bins, you stop purchasing expensive, low-quality animal feed. You are turning waste into protein. Securing these 3 zones creates a closed loop that stabilizes your food supply and drastically reduces your monthly overhead. Zone 1, the staples zone. These are your shelf-stable heavy hitters. We use dense, high-yield varieties here: potatoes for winter, yucca for gut health, and dry beans for protein. Planting calendar. Start spring with garlic and onions. Late spring is for main crop potatoes and dry beans. Summer transitions to winter squash, which cures in the fall. Zone 2, the salad zone. This is your daily rotation. It's high intensity and high turnover. Planting calendar. Utilize succession planting. Sow radishes, arugula, and lettuce every 14 days. Tomatoes and peppers anchor the summer, while peas start the cycle in early spring. Zone 3, the orchard zone. Asparagus beds, dwarf fruit trees, and cane berries. Planting calendar. Plant trees in the dormant winter months. Asparagus crowns go in early spring. Berries are pruned in late winter to maximize fruit production. Zone 4, the meat zone. Chicken, quail, and Indian runner ducks. They provide eggs and meat, but they are also your weeders and tillers. Planting calendar. Spring chicks ensure your flock reaches peak production by late autumn. Always match your stock levels to your feed zone capacity. Zone 5, the feed zone, your waste management system. It feeds your animals. Planting calendar. Maintain colony temperatures for worms and BSF larvae year-round. Ramp up production in early spring to support the growth phase of your flock in Zone 4. Zone C, the 20 by 40 hoop house. This is your climate-controlled sanctuary. It's for seedlings, winter greens, and year-round productivity. Planting calendar. Late winter for early spring starts. Autumn is for cold, hardy spinach and kale that survive through the frost. Zone 7, the preservation zone. Without storage, your garden is just a seasonal event. We use this zone for root cellaring, dehydrating, and canning. Planting calendar. This zone operates in peaks, late summer through autumn, processing the harvest from zones 1 and 2. Zone 8, the market zone. Turn your bumper crops into capital. When you have more than you need, you sell the excess to your neighbors. Planting calendar. Tailor your crops to high-value local demand. Think unique heirlooms that grocery stores don't carry. Here is your operational rhythm. Spring. Focus on clearing the hoop house and setting your Zone 1 staples. Summer. Manage the high-output salad zone and ensure the feed zone is pumping out enough volume for your poultry. Autumn. This is your heavy harvest period. Move everything from the garden into Zone 7, preservation. Winter. Use the downtime to plan your next year and prep your seeds. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, you just need a system. Precision. Plot Systems takes the guesswork out of this transition. We provide the modular infrastructure, the heavy-duty steel-raised beds, the grid matrices, and the optimized irrigation that turns a chaotic backyard into a productive, professional-grade grocery store. Stop gambling with your family's food security. Take control of your food supply. Visit precisionplots.com to download our Quick Start Gardening Guide, explore our modular kits, and start building your foundation today. This is your land. Make it work for you. To transform your backyard into a fully functional, resilient grocery store that operates on less than an acre, we must expand your ecosystem to include critical components for soil health and pollination. Adding these 2 zones completes the circular economy of your homestead. Zone 9, the Fungi Zone, mushrooms. This zone is the decomposer element of your ecosystem. Mushrooms excel at breaking down lignocellulosic waste, straw, wood chips, spent coffee grounds, that other zones generate, turning it into nutrient-dense food and high-quality fungal compost. Key varieties: oyster mushrooms, fast and easy; lion's mane, for gourmet appeal; and shiitake, perfect for log cultivation. Operational integration. Use the spent substrates from your mushroom production as a soil amendment in Zone 1, staples, and Zone 2, salads. This improves soil structure and water retention significantly. Planting calendar, year-round, indoor. Mushrooms thrive in a controlled, humid environment like a section of your hoop house, Zone 6, or a dedicated shed. Spring/autumn, outdoor. Ideal for inoculation of logs or outdoor straw beds when ambient temperatures are moderate. Zone 10, the pollinator zone, honeybees. This zone provides the essential service of pollination, which directly correlates to higher yields in your orchard. Zone 3, salad zone, Zone 2, and staples zone, Zone 1. Key infrastructure. Standard 8-frame Langstroth hives are the industry benchmark for ease of management and harvesting. Operational integration. Beyond pollination services, you gain a secondary high-value product, honey and beeswax, that acts as a stable currency for your market zone. Zone 8, planting calendar, spring, installation of new packages or nukes, nucleus colony, when the first major blooms occur. Summer, peak activity period, monitor for space and ensure consistent water access. Autumn, harvesting excess honey and preparing the hive for winter dormancy. Revised strategic sequencing. To build this master system effectively, your implementation order should prioritize foundation and infrastructure. The revised sequence ensures you are not just growing plants, but building a self-reinforcing system. Phase 1, the foundation. Zones 1, 3, 5, 9, and 10. These zones are either slow to produce, orchard, foundational caloric sources, staples, or operational infrastructure that feeds the rest of the property. Feed, fungi, bees. Phase 2, the engine. Zones 4 and 6. With your foundational production secure, you bring in the meat zone and the climate-controlled hoop house to stabilize output across all 4 seasons. Phase 3, the rotation and distribution. Zones 2, 7, and 8. Once the system is stable, you focus on high-rotation daily crops, processing systems, and market monetization. How to begin with precision. Plot systems. To turn this vision into an engineered reality, visit precisionplots.com. Our approach provides modular infrastructure, steel-raised beds that fit the 4-foot, 8-foot, and 12-foot footprints required for Zones 1 and 2. Precision planting blueprints, exact layout configurations to ensure your mushroom logs, beehives, and grid-based crops have the airflow and sun access they need to thrive. Integrated irrigation, automated zone-specific micro-drip kits that keep your crops and your fungal beds at optimal hydration levels without daily labor. Ready to build your foundation? Head to the Precision Plot Systems shop to select your first modular kit. And don't forget to download the Quick Start Gardening Guide on our homepage to walk you through your first site audit.